Hi, it's Paul, and in this quick video I'm going to give you some vital information about how the Profile XT generates interview questions that can make the difference between success and failure in hiring. So here we go. Now here's a question. Is it really a game? Sometimes it gets played like a game, the interview. It's almost like a cat and mouse game, and the objective of the interviewer is to find out what the applicant's strengths and weaknesses are, and the objective of the applicant is to try and hide or minimize their weaknesses. So it's like this cat and mouse, this back and forth. I can't tell you. Yes, you can. I can't tell you. Yes, you can. But how do you really get to the bottom of this? So let me give you the truth. Part 1. Most candidates will be well coached and well prepared. It's just a fact of life today. Part 2 of the truth, every college campus, job placement service, and headhunter offers interviewing help to their clients, so people are ready when they get to you. There's over 1,000 books right now on Amazon to help you learn how to interview. And get this one, 7 steps to job-winning interviews. Using acting skills? Come on. These people are going to act, they're going to pretend that they're somebody they're not? Or how about this one? Job interviews for dummies. There's a good one. Let's hire the people who've read that book. Now, really, people are well prepared. Now, the objective of the candidate is to get hired. It's not necessarily to help you find the best person. So with this conflict going on, with this cat and mouse game, with these contradictory purposes, how do you come out on top? Well, companies respond by using more interviews with different people, which is a good strategy. They use longer interviews, which is sometimes a good strategy. And the truth is, these things are helpful, but almost anybody can fake it for a few hours. So how do you find out who somebody really is and whether they'll be a superstar in this job? Well, here's the solution. Use technology. Now, technology does not replace human judgment. You're still going to use a resume, you're still going to use interviews, and you're still going to do background checks, but you're going to add in using software and psychology to find out how well somebody matches a job. Then you're going to ask targeted questions in areas where they don't match. Here's an example, and this comes directly from the Profile XT. This is a sample of the interview questions report that's generated by the Profile XT. At the top, you'll see what we're measuring. In this example, we're measuring their energy level, which is a tendency to display endurance and capacity for a fast pace. Is this person up and about doing multiple things at the same time, or are they more of a slow, plodding type of a person? Now, there is no right or wrong answer to this question. It depends on the requirements of the job. So we're going to create what we call a performance model, which is customized for this particular job in your company. And how that's done is not the subject of this video. There's other videos in my series that explain how that's done. Next, we're going to find out what the candidate's score is. And in this example, they've scored actually above what we're looking for, which indicates to us that they may be too much for this job, just bouncing around a little bit too much and maybe not paying attention to details. So you're going to get a description of the management challenges that you can expect with this person. Because Ms. Sample is above the designated performance model for this position, it suggests that her drive enthusiasm is greater than the position requires. We should talk to her about the possibility that this position may not be sufficiently challenging to maintain her interest and level of performance. The next thing you're going to get is a series of questions customized for this person in this job in your company. Tell me about a missed detail that caused a problem for you. Tell me about a task or situation that really tried your patience. Describe a situation you have experienced in which you successfully motivated others to accomplish more work for a deadline. Now, I guarantee that Ms. Sample is not prepared for these questions. They're not in those books because they're custom generated by the software for this person, for this job. So the Profile XT gives you insights that you just can't get any other way, and it compensates for interviewers' bias. It's completely objective. It's going to use the same criteria with everybody. It can be the difference between success and failure. So let me give you some facts. Research shows that most hiring decisions are made within the first 4.3 minutes of an interview, and the rest of the interview is simply to justify what you've already decided about this person. 1 out of 3 businesses will be sued over an employment issue. As many as 2 out of 3 new hires will prove to be a mistake within the first year. 2 out of 3 employees would rather work somewhere else. And what does that tell us? 9 out of 10 employees will exaggerate during an interview. Remember, their purpose is to get a job, not to help you hire the best person. Now, the advantages of the Profile XT are this. It alerts you to challenge areas. The candidate isn't prepared for these questions. They may have studied and prepped, but they don't know these questions. And it's going to provide a valuable guide for the interviewer. So if you've got somebody who's less experienced, maybe a hiring manager who isn't used to interviewing all the time, these questions are a really valuable guide that point them in the right direction as to where they should gather more information. So here's the benefits of using the Profile XT. Well, first of all, it's going to reduce your turnover costs. And turnover is typically 150% of yearly salary. You lost training time and cost, training cost of replacements, lost weeks of productivity, costs of recruitment, stress on the organization. These are all costs of turnover. It's going to solve management headaches because when you've got the right people in the right position, you have less management headaches, you've got less conflict with management and other team members, and disproportionate management time is required for bad hires. They seem to suck up the time from your managers, the time that should be used for other more productive things. And you're not going to waste training time creating the same position over and over and over again. So that's it. That's about the Profile XT and the interview questions. If you have any questions, comments, want to know more, contact us. You can reach me on the phone number and the email that's on the screen right now, and I look forward to working with you to build a better business.